Hello and welcome to another edition of UFO Video Addicts. Let me give you a quick preview of what I got coming up in this video. The first is a clip from Reddit. It shows one of these black triangle crafts, and in the title it says you can see the skin of the craft. Also have this video that came out in 2015. I'm not too sure if it's real or not, but supposedly shows this cop here getting vaporized. And here's a video that was just uploaded earlier this month of some crafts in the sky over England. Also have another video of a drone capturing a fast-moving UFO. You can see this thing right here. And let's see, this is a clip of Sound, Mind, and Body that he says this is a tower. I'm not too sure if this is some type of energy being created by this craft, or if it's some type of a translucent support or something. Anyways, we'll look at that. Oh yeah, and there's also what looks like a city in the background here in this panoramic view on Mars. Also have this clip from 2018 about all of the UFOs that are seen in Canada. And here is a video that I haven't actually watched this whole thing yet, but this is about a whole bunch of missing money in the DoD budget. A day before 9/11, Donald Rumsfeld had held a press conference where he stated something like $2.2 trillion couldn't be accounted for. And this guy here talks about listening to a talk given by Catherine Austin Fitts, where she talks about $21 trillion missing. And he said he didn't believe her, so he decided to do his own research and found out that, yeah, $21 trillion is missing. And I think this is the money that's being used for the secret space program and for other projects that are being used to monitor our underwater neighbors. And I think we do have inner Earth civilizations too. Anyways, we'll look at that. Let's see, I got this article here from the New York Post about the mysterious bulging triangles UFO filmed over the city for 2 hours, and this was in February. Let's see, this is an article about 9 alien spacecraft caught in space photos 70 years ago. So I think this is from like the 1950s. And yeah, here are a couple plates here that show what appear to be some objects moving through the sky. And then last is this image here of the Temple of Ramses III. It says aerial view of the Temple of Ramses III. Anyone else think it looks like part of a computer motherboard? And yes, of course. I think it's ridiculous to think that that there were only primitive civilizations in the past. I think there's so much evidence to indicate that alongside primitive cultures, there were also highly advanced cultures all over the planet, building megalithic structures, and also things like this that obviously required advanced math, knowledge of geometry, calculus, and things like that. Anyways, let's go to this video here that's only 44 seconds. Since this is on Reddit, I'm going to go ahead and play the whole thing. So check this out. Yeah, if that's CGI, that's pretty good CGI. I don't think that's CGI. It looks pretty real to me. And I think this is U.S. military, most likely the TR-3B. Anyways, link will be in the description. Let's go to this one here. This one, I have no idea if it's real, if it's from a movie or a video game. Someone can put that in the comments. But anyways, let me just play this. Check it out. Yeah, again, I have no idea if this is real, but I find it kind of interesting that, if this is real, and this is, let's say, is it possible that this individual is, again, someone from either the underwater civilizations or inner Earth civilizations, and every now and then they, come to the surface to monitor us or check us out or, whatever. Or maybe I just have an overactive imagination. Anyways, link to this will be in the description. Let's go to this one here about some crafts that we're seeing over England. Let me just back up a little.
Right now, look. Space GPS. Come out the way so I can get in there. They're like got a hole in the middle of them.
Yeah. It's definitely got to be a drone.
Look, there's loads of them. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah, look, you've got those like really small ones as well.
Oh, that is weird. I'm serious. That.
If you look real closely, it does look like these things are spinning.
Is.
Look. There's 5 up there.
There's 4.
Yeah, and he says that it looks like there's a hole in it. I think that's just a light in the center of it.
5.
Oh yeah, there is 5. Yeah. Do you see the hole in them? There's like a hole in the middle of them.
Yeah.
I need to film them properly. Actually, look.
Sounds like a deal.
What's going on here?
Do you remember that one that we saw?
I can't even see them on here no more. Why can't I see them on here no more? There they are.
Anyways, yeah, this is kind of hard to follow. Link will be in the description. Let's go to this one here. Okay, now this is another clip to add to the collection of drones that have captured these hypersonic UFOs. You can see this object here. It's going to come from over the mountains and then come right across the screen down to the bottom right corner. So let me just back up a little. Now, in the beginning, he's going to go at regular speed, so you're not going to be able to see it, but he does slow the clip down. Yeah, right there. Did you see it go by? There it goes by again. Here you can see right here. I'm circling it, and it's going to come to the right corner. And I believe a lot of this money that has gone missing is being used to try and to detect these objects. Anyways, a link to this will be in the description. Let's go to this video here. Now, this is from Sound, Mind, and Body. And he thinks that someone captured what looks like a tower. Here it is here on Mars. But I'm not too sure if this is a tower or if this is maybe some type of energy beam. I don't know if it's being shot from down here or if it's being shot from this object here. Well, anyways, there's that. And then later on, he also thinks that he caught what looks like buildings in the background of this panoramic view.
It certainly does look like there are buildings off in the distance. But is that what they are? Buildings of some kind? Whether they were built by aliens or humans, that remains to be seen.
Anyways, that's that. Let me go to this next video here. Now, this is a news article, or this is a news broadcast about Canadians seeing UFOs every single day in 2017. And this is a broadcast from 2018, so let me just back up a little here.
Exist, and he's not alone. Every day, people across Canada report seeing a UFO. And while most can be identified, as CTV's Janet Dirks reports, some things just can't be explained.
Let me just stop them right there. Yeah, again, the idea that they can't be explained, that's brainwashing. If we start with the premise that we are not alone on the planet, that we share this planet with several highly advanced civilizations that live in our oceans or live in the inner Earth, then these things can be explained. And and you don't need the government to tell you that.
Oh my gosh.
Oh.
What the hell? That strange light in the sky is one of 1,100 UFO sightings in Canada last year. According to the annual survey released by Ufology Research of Manitoba, there are at least 3 such sightings in the country every day.
UFO.
Again, this is just Canada. 3 sightings every single day in Canada. Now, do you honestly believe that it's all visitors? Anyways, link to this will be in the description. Let's go to this. Yeah, this video here is very interesting. I haven't had a chance to watch the whole thing, but like I said before, this guy heard a talk given by Catherine Austin Fitts where she talks about $21 trillion missing, so he didn't believe her, so he did his own research and found out. And I think he also talks about Donald Rumsfeld. The day before 9/11, Rumsfeld held a press conference where he said that they couldn't account for $2.2 trillion. And yeah, this guy did some research and found out some interesting things. Anyways, let me just play a little bit of this.
And you were out to prove her wrong. And you used government documents, government accessible links on the internet, all the stuff that anybody could do to find out a big wad of transactions and monies that really is unauthorized. 21 trillion.
In short, I was last June, I was listening to an interview with Catherine, and she referred to a report that had come out in 2016 by the Office of the Inspector General. She had referred to a report that indicated in fiscal year 2015 that the Army, which has about $122 billion budget, had $6.5 trillion in adjustments. And I'm familiar with state and local budgets. I've taught budgeting processes to new county commissioners. And I know that things happen within government that, you know, sometimes it's not always up and up, or sometimes you have an adjustment just because you don't have adequate transactions. So the auditor, you know, receipts, etc. And so the auditor will just say, you know what, this is an unsupported adjustment. We have to account for this. And usually it's just a small portion of authorized spending, you know, maybe 1% at most. So for the Army, 1% would be about $1.2 billion of transactions that you just can't account for. You don't have adequate documentation. We spent the summer sifting through thousands of reports, trying to identify the reports that indicate an unsupported journal voucher adjustment amount.
I just stopped that right there. That went kind of long. But yeah, this guy uncovered a lot, and so there were some documents that he found, and when he had questioned someone in a particular department about those documents, the next day the documents disappeared. So yeah, there's definitely a cover-up, something that people don't, or there's something that people want kept hidden. Anyways, interesting video. I'm gonna have to continue to watch the rest of it, but link will be in the description. Now let's go to this article here from the New York Post about, I think, when did this come out? Yeah, now this is from February of 2022. Mysterious bulging triangle UFO filmed over the city for 2 hours. Let me go full screen on this thing. Let me back this up here.
Just dead still. It's not a drone. It's definitely not a kite. And it's not a bird. Here's a bird. Here's a bird. There's a bird. This is not a bird. In the same spot. See?
Oh yeah, this is in Pakistan. Alien hunters were left stunned after a bulging triangle was filmed looking over a major city for 2 hours. The unusual object was spotted prowling the skies of Islamabad, Pakistan, in broad daylight by an extraterrestrial enthusiast. Yeah, that didn't sound like New York. Anyways, link to that will be in the description. Let's go to this article here about some spacecraft that were filmed or that were captured in photos 70 years ago. In the end of the 19th century, astronomers started analyzing the night sky and began collecting images of the bright, starry cosmos using telescopes and photographic plates. Surprisingly, some bizarre flashes of light caught in these plates made astronomers think of unusual explanations: extraterrestrial spacecraft. In a recent scientific publication entitled A Glint in the Eye, Photographic Plate Archive searches for non-terrestrial artifacts, a team of astronomers discussed the flashes of light that appear and then disappear like ghosts. Beatrice Villarreal, a postdoctoral researcher at the Nordic Institute for Theoretical Physics in Sweden, said that her team had found one image of the night sky taken by the photographic plates in the 1950s, where 9 bright objects, she said stars, were there for some time and then vanished. So let's see, these are the images here. You can kind of see, you know, I don't think I can make this any bigger. No, I can't. You can kind of see here where some objects are circled, and I think these are the ones that are moving. But you know, these are from 70 years ago, and I find that it's interesting that you don't get a lot of evidence of crafts being captured outside of our solar system, you know, as opposed to the number of reports of strange crafts around our planet. I mean, there's literally thousands of reports of UFOs coming in and out of our oceans, in and out of our volcanoes, in and out of deep lakes, in and out of certain mountainous regions. So again, there's so much evidence to indicate that we are not alone on the planet, that we are sharing this planet with several highly advanced civilizations. Anyways, link to this will be in the description. Let's go to this last image here. Yeah, check this out. Aerial view of the Temple of Ramses III at Medinet Habu, Luxor, Egypt. Anyone else think it looks like a part of a computer motherboard? Was Egypt once home to a great technologically advanced civilization? Yes, that's kind of obvious. And I think it's ridiculous that there are still academics who want to make us think that, everyone in the past was only primitive people, when I think that there were primitive people in the past, but alongside these primitive cultures, there were also highly advanced civilizations. Also, yeah, at the same time, because the evidence indicates that there were. Anyways, that is going to be it for this video. If you like things like this, please give this video a thumbs up. Please share this video. And if you're new to the channel, please subscribe. I'll have more things like this. Take care.